the Mississippi Valley State University's marching band got invited to perform, let's hold on to our seats, at the upcoming presidential inauguration. The band, the Mean Green Marching Machine, will perform apparently at the 60th Presidential Inauguration Parade in Washington, D.C. on January 20th. And of course, the Delta Devil Band has played on several stages, big stages over the years, including NBA games, the Rose Bowl Parade, the New Orleans Mardi Gras parades. They don't play down there in Louisiana, and the National Showband Battle of the Bands. You know, it's become a big thing, particularly in recent years. The band is apparently soliciting, in fact, I did see that, the band is soliciting donations to make this opportunity possible for students. But is this a good thing? Let's talk about this, brothers. Matt, good thing, bad thing? Any thoughts about the Mean Green Marching Machine being invited to come up to DC and march in the Trump inauguration parade?
It's a bittersweet thing because, of course, what college kid doesn't want the opportunity to perform for the president? The problem is it's going to be this president. That's the bad part about it. But it sounds like it's a great opportunity for them, for the school, and I hope despite the person in the White House, they're able to really revel in the honor of being, asked to perform in an inaugural parade. But again, I wouldn't want to do it for this guy. So that's the bittersweet part of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Mike, what you think, brother?
It'd be like performing at a Klan rally. That's not, I mean, honor, I mean, okay, yeah, if it was just to be invited to perform for a president in the inauguration, but this is an anti-Black president who's gone on record referring to nations like Haiti as S-hole countries, who spread lies about Haitian migrants eating cats and dogs in Springfield, Ohio, who says he's going to unleash the police, who brought back the federal death penalty the last 6 months he was in office and executed 13 people, including 5 Black people. I mean, it'd be like performing at a Klan rally. I mean, I guess you could tell your children about it, but why would you do it? I mean, no. 2025, I mean, all opportunities are not good opportunities. I'm sorry.
All money, not good money, huh, Mike?
No.
I tell you what, though, it's interesting, as y'all were talking, I was thinking about it. And, you're right. I mean, they're raising money. It is an opportunity, as you say, Matt, to do something. But as you say, Mike, of course, the question is, why were they invited? Why Mississippi? Are you trying to make a point? We all remember Ronald Reagan launching his damn presidential campaign from Philadelphia, Mississippi.
Mississippi.
These underlying tones. But what do y'all think about this? And I was just thinking about it as we were talking. They're coming up for the parade. So obviously that involves travel and logistics and lodging. What if, I remember when the Warriors, Golden State Warriors came up and they won the championship, and the good brother David West, who was on the team at the time, they had to go to the White House, of course, and that was, fraught with all kind of tensions at the time. But David West came up and stayed a little over and came by Howard because he's a big supporter of Yosef Ben Yakin, and he's a big, African-centered guy. He came on Howard's campus and came to my class and sat, and I said, well, is that David West? What you doing here, man? Hey, man, we had to come up here, but I wanted to come over here and spend some time. And so he ended up talking with the class. It's a beautiful thing, but I'm saying that as a prelude to this. I want to ask y'all about this. What if the Symphony of Soul, which is the marching band at the great Bowie State University, the magnificent marching machine of the great Morgan State University, the National Treasure, as they are called, the Showtime Marching Band at Howard, and the Thundering Hawks at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. I'm just thinking about the closest bands in the area. What if they got together and maybe welcomed the Mean Green Marching Machine either the day before, or maybe they stay overnight and maybe do something together to kind of wash that taste out of their mouth? I don't know if that would be, I don't know. I mean, could this be nuanced, or could it be surrounded in a way to kind of say, okay, this is an opportunity, but maybe they do it at the National Museum of African American History and Culture? Well, I don't know, but anyway, what y'all think?
Well, the day of the inauguration is the same day as the celebration of Dr. King Day. And there's going to be a big celebration in Washington, D.C. as well. So maybe the I don't know, but the organizers of the Dr. King Day celebrations need to reach out to them and have them come perform, because it's like, look, what are you celebrating? Okay, yeah, you go perform, but why? What are you celebrating? Have you read Project 2025? Have you read Trump's policies? They're anti-DEI, anti-diversity, equity, and inclusion. They want to close the Department of Education. What in the hell? Why? Go talk to Chrisette Michele, okay? Chrisette Michele damn near lost her career when she performed at the inauguration in 2017. Her managers told her, don't do it. She thought it would bring about a healing to the country for her to perform. I don't know why. Roland Martin interviewed her. She made no damn sense in the interview. Love Chrisette Michele, okay? Love Chrisette Michele. Go talk to her. I mean, why? Come on.
Matt, what do you think about that, brother? Is it possible, and Mike has kind of laid this out a little, since it is the King holiday celebration, might it be possible for Valley to fold in some other things, and maybe while they're marching through right quick for a parade, make this about something else? Or are they, as Mike says, running the risk of perhaps being known for something they don't want to be known for?
Well, I'm glad you asked it that way, Doc. Mike is right, and I'm wrong about this. This is not an opportunity you take the more I think about it. I think he's correct. I think there are a lot of things they can do to try to salvage it, but you know, there have been so many statements by this Trump White House and by Mr. Trump in seeking the White House again that I think he's right. I don't know that they would be canceled by like Chrisette Michele. It's obviously apples to oranges with her being an individual artist and this being the band. But, you know, there is precedent for people saying, I am not coming to the White House to, you know, celebrate with you because I don't stand with your ideology. And I think you're right. I think my first take on it was probably a little short-sighted. I think it's, quote, an opportunity. But when somebody tells you that they hate you, why would you go do something for them, right? I mean, and that's what Trump has done here. So I think there are a lot of ways they could make it good. They could come by Howard. It would be great for them to come by and have like a battle of the bands at Howard at the football stadium. I mean, that would be dope. But
that's a great idea, man.
Right. Hey, Greg.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
The Mississippi State Valley Band. Go talk to Benny Thompson. Go talk to Representative Benny Thompson from Mississippi, who headed up the January 6th committee. Okay.
Well,
and filed a lawsuit against Donald Trump, Rudy Giuliani, and others. Using the Ku Klux Klan Act of 1871, filed a civil lawsuit, right? Because of statements, derogatory statements they made against Benny Thompson and others. Don't forget Shay Moss and Ruby Freeman, okay? How he put their lives in jeopardy with the lies they told. No, y'all need to rethink this.
Well, and on top of that, you know you're being used as a pawn because what everybody knows is what you said, right? So I think that's really what Michael put into focus for me, and I was a little short-sighted in my first answer because you've already told us you hate us. So the whole reason for you to call us is to say, I don't really hate them Negroes to say it the way I said I did the previous 200 times. So, you know, you're playing into that. I do recognize that there will be some people who will be, you know, like, man, this is the president of the United States. We have to take this opportunity. And I get that as a thought kind of in a vacuum. But when somebody tells you they hate you, take them at their word and don't go do something for them. So I think
it's true.
The more I think about
it's true. It's true. And Congressman Thompson, of course, you know, he should be in those blanket pardons that Joe Biden should be giving out because otherwise they're going to be trying to put Benny Thompson in jail. Right.
And he said he'll accept one. He said he'll accept one. Yeah.
Oh, no, of course. I mean, Thompson is the marquee guy. It is Thompson versus. I mean, so I mean, yeah, I think that's real. And that might even be part of the troll. I mean, y'all are bringing up some hella points on a Friday night, man. I think I love that idea, Matt. I mean, Green Stadium is right down the street, right up Georgia Avenue. If they did a battle of the bands with those four bands, Bowie and Morgan and Maryland Eastern Shore and Valley, I think it would send a hell of a message. And, you know, it's interesting because this might be the opening salvo of the conflict. of the real battle with the Trump administration. And it wouldn't it be ironic that a little band out of the Mississippi Delta Valley, which has been known up to now for most people for Jerry Rice, might be known for either leading the resistance or bowing down. And God knows, I hope it's the former. So I share that feeling, Matt and Mike.
Hi, I'm Isaac Hayes III, founder and CEO of Fanbase. Fanbase is a free to download, free to use, next generation social media platform that allows anyone to have followers and subscribers on the same page. Fanbase was built through investment dollars from equity crowdfunding from the Jobs Act. People just like you helped build Fanbase, and we're looking for more people to help build Fanbase. We are currently raising $17 million in a Regulation A crowdfund on Start Engine. We've already crossed $2.1 million, but we're looking to raise more capital from people just like you that deserve the opportunity to invest in early stage startups without having to be accredited investors. So right now, I'd like you to go to startengine.com/fanbase and invest. The minimum to invest is $399. That gets you 60 shares of stock in Fanbase right now, today. And then use Fanbase to connect with friends, grow your audience, and be you without limits.